Hey y'all, Dedicated Father here. So I'm going to touch on one here that sensitive may catch a little heat, but I'm going to bluntly say that I'm part of this when it comes to the numbers. I heard something this morning and is backed up with, I say facts, people that have done studies. Who knows? But it was talking about how divorce increases death rates. So as far as like your chances of dying earlier, and they had a whole bunch of links to heart disease and all these different things, and linked it back to stress and just lots of stuff. And someone was arguing, what if you're in a bad marriage and blah blah blah. I mean, the arguments were back and forth, but and this is where I'm being candid. I mean, I'm unfortunately, I say, biblically, unfortunately, if I'm a divorced man. So like this, I fall right in line with this. And it really just kind of made me stop thinking. I've talked many times on this channel about our sins and how it affects our lives. For instance, my divorce, let's think about financially. If I wasn't divorced, financially, my life would be way better off. The two incomes there, my daughter would be in much more stable house scenario. We'd be, I mean, have more money for family trips, all those things, right? Like be able to tithe more, just, I mean, all of it. So sin tend to have effects, right? Cause and effects. And then I started thinking about, I'm like, well, I mean, that could make sense. Divorce leading to earlier death, if they can link it that way, it's a sin, cause and effect. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It really had my brain going. This is not the video I plan on making today. But I just heard it and I was like, I'm just gonna, as I do, I just click the record button and I start jabbing. But I'd be really curious what y'all think and say. I'm getting more and more hate on some of these videos, but that's okay. It's starting a conversation in the comments. So I love y'all. And sometimes the words I say, what I think and what actually comes out of my mouth is different. So it can rub people wrong and I don't mean to. Sometimes what I say was different than how it came out differently than I meant it. So it's all right. But y'all, let me know. I'll be curious what anyone thinks on this. I know crowd wise, I was looking at the analytics and it's now getting much more even because it was almost all guys watching this channel. And now it's a lot more females have joined the mix. And so I'll be real curious to see the differences of opinions on this too in the comments. Just let me know what you think. Love y'all. Be blessed.